And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This will be taken at the 10. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. Niles Paul, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top. There are a good number of coaches that any time they call in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Lee. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
That was a particularly nice play, because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And take it right on the 30. Dancing away at the 35. And now running right through it. Call that a 48-yard punt, and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They're going to look to throw. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe to tell you, would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Lee with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the back.
You're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.